Hey, valued listeners, this is Rob. That's
Drew.
Thank you, Drew, for helping me out there. Today we got a red ale for you on the porch. This is Dudes with Brews.
Cue the intro.
Cue that damn intro.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with Brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
You're so nervous about it. We're drinking Odell Brewing Company's from Fort Collins, Colorado. It's called 90 Shilling, and it costs 90 shilling to consume. They introduced a beer, 90 Shilling, as their flagship beer at their opening party in 1989, son. For a while, they were wondering what would happen if they lightened up the traditional Scottish ale. Well, here's the answer. The result is an irresistibly smooth and delicious medium-bodied amber ale. The name 90 Shillings comes from the Scottish method of taxing beer.
Scottish tax, 90 shillings.
Only the highest quality beers were taxed 90 shillings. That's a little lesson for you. A shilling was a British coin used from 1549 to 1982. That's quite a long time. And they think you'll find this original ale brilliantly refreshing and worth every fucking shilling.
Yeah, it's a medium-bodied amber ale with a distinct burnished copper color and deeply pleasant aroma.
I would say, yeah, it's definitely got that copper color. It looks good in a glass. It does look good in a glass.
It does look good in a glass, yes.
Smells good. But how does it taste is the question you're asking.
Yeah, what does it taste like? It's got a very ale smell to it. The aroma is that of an ale.
It's good. It's not heavy. It's not light. Right in the medium spot.
Yeah, it's good. It's good beer.
It's smooth. Tastes like a beer, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely got
nothing
that.
more, nothing less.
Yeah, I'm not. They didn't no
gimmicks,
no fancy tricks, no fruit, no little fruit stuff.
It's just the real fucking thing, the real deal.
Yeah, that's how the Scottish do it. I don't know if that's right when I say it that way, but
No, I don't think so.
well, deal with
Scottish. I have no fucking idea. Accents again. We touched on that last time.
Yeah, I almost know less about shillings than I do about accents.
Now you know more about shillings.
Yeah, 9 pence, 90 shillings.
This is something that this is a beer that our friend Matt Baltzes drank. He drank it at the Tavern Tech Center. Where is that? I don't know. It is
Tavern Tech Center. Is that like a beer
in Colorado?
university?
He had it in Colorado. Well, good for you, Matt. I like it.
Did he let us know about it?
It's on the Untapped app, which you can be our friend. You can follow us on Untapped, which I encourage you to do if you're a craft beer enthusiast. Follow us. Be our friends, Dudes with Brews, on the Untapped app. Follow all the beers that we drink. I used to put them in categories. Now I don't. I just fucking check in and say I'm drinking it.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy. We earned some badges with this beer, Rob. We earned the Cheers to Independent U.S. Craft Breweries Level 8.
So it's not from Scotland?
It's based off of Scottish ale.
Based off of...
Yeah, it's like of your traditional Scottish ale.
That's how those biopics get me too. I think I'm going to learn something, and then it goes based off. And I go, God damn it, not again!
We also earned the Middle of the Road, level 13. I don't know how you get these levels. Earned the Brewery Pioneer, level 9, and earned the Land of the Free, level 18.
At least 2 of those are going on my gravestone when I die.
Yeah.
Middle of the road, Rob Phillips. Middle of the road on Untapped and Land of the Free.
That's funny. So yeah, I can't really ask too much of how things have been going because I saw you approximately
Lots happened.
a couple days ago. A lot has happened.
I have done some things.
You've done some things. So
Yeah.
the body's been buried. You've gone away with murder. How does it feel so far?
No one's come knocking on my door. But
Especially the person you buried.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like the guy that I helped with that concrete, like he's in a perfect.
that guy that I helped with murder somebody.
Yeah.
No.
That's the quote unquote helped with the quote unquote concrete.
Oh,
but
buried him in the concrete.
Well, that's he's in a perfect position where he's doing these like cash jobs. He's got a different job. And he's just pouring concrete on the side. It's not taxed income. It's like, well, maybe it is. I don't know if he,
Don't tell that to the feds.
Edit it out. But, yeah, he could just be, if there's no body, there's no crime. And, so some old lady somewhere in the state, she's just sitting on some evidence. And it'll never, no one, and he could just be doing that all over the place.
There you go. That's the plan.
How many people? Like I always thought about and I know that there's like TV shows that have touched on this. Like get into that graveyard early and bury your body where the casket's gonna go, like before they drop it in. That can't be a bad idea, right?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So they dig down to 6 feet. You dig down another 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
But
very economical.
Yeah. So we must have talked on Saturday then?
Was it?
Well, if I had already poured
Friday.
that concrete, I thought I did that. Oh, no, I poured the did I say I'm going to pour concrete?
Gonna.
Okay. Well,
You fixed your car.
Yep, I fixed my car and I was going to pour concrete. So I did go do that.
And you got your first pube.
Yes. So I felt like a man. That's what it was, yes.
A lot of things are changing.
Yeah. Yep. And
No.
now it's gray and it fell out.
It was nice while it lasted.
I don't know. It's a weird, no, yeah. So I went to that lunar art exhibit. I think you posted that on Instagram for me. Thank you. If you did, I don't know.
I did
I don't
post
have
it.
Instagram, so
It was on our Facebook too. Link through Instagram and Twitter. So this moon that they created was in the city?
yeah,
Outside.
Yeah. It was outside, hung by a crane.
Okay.
And it was over the fountain. It was right in front of Summerfest. It was like right outside.
Yeah.
Like it was right in that area.
Good spot.
Yeah. It was really cool. So it was a 26-foot diameter moon replica that was lit from the inside, and they used real NASA. They stitched together these NASA photographs that lined up, and it looked like the full moon, and you could walk all the way around it. And it sounds like it would be kind of like, oh, whatever, but it was really cool. Mm-hmm. It really looked like the moon when it lit up, and I was looking for the structures that are supposedly on the moon that they found in the NASA photographs. I couldn't find them on there, but I did look for all you conspiracy theory people out there that wanted me to. I did it for you, and I did it for me because I'm one of you.
Did they have the flag on there?
No. I didn't see the flag.
Is it still out there, you think?
I don't. Yeah. No.
Probably not.
That's a good question. I think it has to be. Because otherwise, like Russia would go up there, and I don't know why they can't just knock it down and put theirs up. If you're the first person on the moon, then the second person can go like, all right, well, we saved some. We don't have to take a flagpole now. We just need to take a flag, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When's that Space Force thing happen?
I don't know.
I want to be in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to, dude. I want to meet an alien.
Speaking of aliens,
Maybe touch one.
did you hear
And
the
have
update?
one touch me.
Did you hear about the update on
No.
Area 51?
No.
So apparently this guy now I only heard this because of a radio DJ's intro to, like how they do the little wacky, well, you hear the day. It's
pretty good.
Yeah, right. But they were talking about how now that guy that created that group was like, maybe we should just do a party. Like, 'cause he doesn't want to be responsible for like a lot of deaths.
After some thought, all you people are pretty fucking nuts, and let's just get a pint.
Yeah.
Does anybody really call it a pint?
Yeah, I know people that say let's get a pint, but I think they're being facetious.
They're being like hipstery.
Facetious is the wrong
Facetious?
word. Yeah. I think hipstery is a better word.
They're using it ironically, as they say.
I think they probably started off by going,
Let's get a beer.
Yeah. You know, like I
some
want to
drinks.
be like lock stock. I want to be British, you know, or whatever. But so there was an update that I heard about that guy's kind of he bit off a little more than he could chew with the Area 51 riot rampage.
Can you hold somebody responsible? In a sense, I guess that's enticing a riot,
I think,
raid.
Yeah, I think that there are definitely laws that would that would put that guy in some jeopardy.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I mean, this is the weird thing. It's like, you know, if you can't even have like, if we got, say, 1,000 people and we were like, hey, we're going to do Dudes with Brews, and everybody, you know, if we were rich and we were like, we'll fly everybody to, we're not doing that. We're not rich, just letting you know. But if we could, and we got like 1,000 people or whatever to come to a place, they would show up and like somebody would come up to us and be like, well, do you have a permit for this gathering? It's like, well, I can't even get people together without breaking some laws. Well, yes, you cannot.
There's a rapper out there. His name is Tyler, the Creator. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's a pretty funny guy. His music's okay.
This rapper, really funny. Music's okay.
I guess I haven't really dived into his catalog. He's been around for a while. I think I could get along with him very well as a person. I want to like his music because I like it. Like I think I like his personality. But I think it was in South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. I want to say, or it might have been at Coachella. One of those fucking things. He almost got fined for enticing a riot, and he was just on stage performing, and he just said. He told the crowd to like go nuts, which what performer doesn't?
Yeah,
you know, like I've been at shows where performers or they put their finger up and start like doing the circle motion, like they want to see a circle pit, or they go like let's fuck shit up, and then everyone goes crazy.
I think Jim Morrison maybe got in some trouble for. But
you can't. I mean, is that really enticing a riot though? Like, is this Facebook post really enticing a riot?
It's just it's more this. I think it's like that slap down, like don't if they're gonna like we'll consider this enticing a riot so that somebody like will think twice about actually inciting a riot. That's what is inciting a riot.
But enticing, inciting.
We're dyslexically speaking, where we mixed up the C and the T.
I'm just stupid. I mean,
no. Let's go with this dyslexic vocalizations.
Okay. Yeah.
It's this couch. I'm fidgeting. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah. So that's the Area 51 thing. Cool.
Yep.
I think that's funny.
No, I do too. Yeah, because like that. Yeah, I still think it's funny that he blocked out from 3 to 6 a.m. And he's like, we're gonna storm Area 51. We'll be 3 hours. That sounds good, right? Like, we'll be done by 6 a.m.
We'll be in, we'll be out, I
got to get to work that day. So.
Yeah, may have to go to the hospital for the bullet wounds I'm about to take on. Nothing really too crazy has happened since I last spoke with you in my life.
No?
I don't think so.
Keeping it calm, keeping it
just doing the same old shit I always do. Been very monotonous lately, very routine.
Yeah. You like that or no?
Nah. Depends.
Is what it is.
Yeah. Working on some things though.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Career wise, we'll see.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
We'll see what happens. Very exciting. If it does happen, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be fun. If it does happen, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Stop asking.
Oh!
I brought it up.
Yeah. No. So I did that on Saturday night, and then so I guess I didn't do that much.
That's okay.
Not much has changed.
Yeah.
But I was looking into this and that. I don't do that very often. Yeah. I search in the webs. I'm not big into the
porn.
No, parrots.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which I just want I figured I'd get your take on that.
Yeah. So tell me about this.
Well, I just read this I read a couple articles actually. Like one of them is about this 3 to 4 foot parrot fossil that they found.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, ancient parrots that were bigger than small little people.
Would it be like than small little people?
I mean, no normal sized little people.
Is there big little people?
I think if you're 3'8", maybe you're a big little person.
Okay.
I'm speaking completely with no knowledge of this. So,
so where did they dig this up?
God, I wish I remembered. Not here. It was somewhere overseas.
A different country?
Yeah, it was in a different country. I know that they had. They said that they originally, like a long time ago, they found some like thigh bones or whatever that they thought were from an eagle, an ancient eagle, but now they've found an entire fossil, like
That's crazy.
Which is insane. Like when you actually see the mock-up of it, it's like, man, that's. I think it said it weighed 15 pounds or something, or
The bones?
no, the
bird.
they estimated the bird to be about 15
15 pounds, but 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, it's
Maybe
hollow bones, so.
Oh, duh. Crazy.
Yeah. But
Could you imagine living in a prehistoric time, like legit, like the Flintstones wouldn't have been able to have such a nice society like they did. You know, I really think they swayed the viewer in the wrong direction, thinking that you can live amongst the beasts because you can't.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a garbage fucking pig under your sink for garbage disposal. That pig will eat you and will murder you.
Right.
And the odds of you getting in your little rolly car and making it to work, next to none.
The
T-Rex will shit on you.
I just like the idea of Blackbeard with a 4-foot parrot on his shoulder.
That would be. He's got really bad back problems now.
Yeah. Like that's the wooden leg was actually a misrepresentation. It was a cane from horrible hip and back problems.
Yeah, it very well could have been.
But
if you could live in a prehistoric, or I don't know, prehistoric if that's the way to say it, but like a different era, where we're dinosaurs, you're a caveman amongst the dinosaurs, a pirate, that type of shit. What would you do?
Man, I would love to live in the time of like Socrates in the philosophical awakening.
You'd have to be like friends with him though, wouldn't you?
I think he was. I don't know if he really had friends. He was really. He smelled really bad. He had really bad hygiene.
Then why would you want to be among him?
Because he thought differently. Like he would just walk around and he was actually by all accounts like to the normal Joe on the street. Like he was pretty
strange, annoying.
Yeah. Like he would walk up to people and just ask them a question, and then when they would give him an answer, he'd be like, what do you think justice is? And they'd be like, I don't know, like fair treatment to, and then he'd go like, well, what's fair? And then he would like, anytime they'd give like a solid answer, he would then go, well, what about in this case? Like,
you'd want to hang out with him?
Yeah. Yeah, I would like
that
to.
That does sound annoying.
It does, but I think if I had my mentality that I have now and I could take that back in time with me, I would like to just sit and listen to him go, because he's the one that kind of
just pester people.
He just broke down the philosophical like he didn't just break it down. He blew it up with
sure.
But even after he if you get in at the tail end of Socrates and at the beginning of Plato or whatever and
Plato.
I forget if Plato came before, there was Plato and then Aristotle. I think it was Socrates, Aristotle, then Plato.
Was Plato green first?
Or no, Plato wrote the life and death of Socrates. So I think Plato might. You just went right over.
I'm trying to diminish your your intelligence.
Drew, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were here.
You're going on like this, super intense pathway. You think they started with the green Plato?
Yeah. But so either that or definitely Egyptian. If I could not if I could not be a slave, I think I'd be cool with just to see that kind of stuff going down. What about you?
I'd like to see the Ramones.
20 years ago?
Yeah, no, it's more. It's almost 40 now.
Okay,
almost 40 years ago. I would like to be at the spark of punk rock. I would like to be a part of that. CBGBs.
Sid Vicious.
The Sex Pistols.
Didn't they kind of start that stuff?
Weren't
they in on the ground floor?
Yeah, the Sex Pistols started before the Clash, I'm pretty sure.
What about Joy Division?
Joy Division's, yeah, they're very renowned. I'd like to see, the Sex Pistols are from the UK.
As is Joy Division.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to be in the American punk rock scene. Nothing again. I'm not really a big Sex Pistols fan. Like, I appreciate what they did. They sparked, but I think I'd kind of want to be around when the Ramones just showed up and just played to that at that point in time fast music, and people are like, "The fuck is this?" And they played 3 chords. They essentially made noise and made it into something great.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Otherwise, if we're going like super back in time, I think I would. I don't know if I'd like being a pirate. It'd be too wavy. I'd get seasick. I'd be throwing up everywhere.
I think the idea of pirates and the reality of pirates are 2 different things.
For sure.
I mean, gangrene and no women.
Scurvy.
And, I think you have to be down with like rape if you're going to be a pirate, and I'm not down with that.
Wow.
So.
I didn't think of it in that term, but I'm
talking reality versus
right.
Me and you, like they would be like, I don't want to do a bad pirate accent, but they would definitely get down on us because we didn't want to, like, we'd be like, well, think about it from their point of view. We could leave them with something.
Yeah. I think it'd be kind of cool to check out life in like the 20s.
I was just going to say,
the roaring 20s.
Yeah, the 20s in New York would be really cool.
That'd be wild. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Could you imagine, like, if we could go back in time and, like, I could invent punk rock in the 20s?
Right.
That'd be crazy, huh?
You can invest.
I'd probably be murdered
in baseball or something.
Yeah, that would be the thing. I wish, like, if I could go back in time and, like, just like they're like, all right, you have 24 hours to exist in one certain point in time, to tell whoever, like, somebody something, or do it as you please, and you can essentially kind of change history if you really want to. What I would do, I would find my grandpa, and I would say, Rod, I need you to invest money in these things. You need to invest money in a thing called Marvel. You need to start buying comic books. Every comic book.
Don't open it.
Do not open it. Put it away. Never bend it or anything. Buy every single copy you can possibly buy.
Yeah.
Especially any issue number 1. Buy it. Invest money in Apple. Invest money in Google. Invest money in...
I don't even think Google would
in Amazon.
Yeah. Honestly, I would like to go back to 1776 and tell those guys, like, you need to put a little star asterisk at the bottom that says update every 25 years. Go back into the Constitution and
you signed it with the asterisks. Terms and conditions apply.
350 years from now, we're going to still be like basing everything off of life in the 1700s.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is very weird.
Like, we live completely different lives. Like, there is not, the only like similarity is we breathe.
Yeah.
And yeah, we live completely differently, yet we base off laws, we base off progression, we base off all these things that impact people's everyday life.
Yeah.
Off a fucking piece of paper signed by people that couldn't even fathom us living in this world. The idea of us having a device recording our voices, we're holding things that, as we speak, that people 100 years from now can re-listen to.
I don't even know if they figured out like the tin can and a string yet at that
point. They called it a Campbell's cast because Campbell's soup.
Campbell's is it home in the 1700s. Campbell's.
You actually had you had the hosts of the shows. They would have their cans, and there would be like 50 other little lines going to the crowd. And that's how you got your podcasts.
Yeah. Lord forbid your can was.
Is that Phil barking at someone?
No. That was this couch, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Can you see Phil out the window?
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Just chilling?
Yep.
Chilling. Phil likes to chill. I gave him a bath today, Rob.
He's allowed to bark at people, too.
No, he's not. It's rude. He shouldn't do that.
From his own yard?
Yeah, it's like cat calling for dogs. He shouldn't do it.
Wow, strict dog owner.
I gave him a bath, and it was like he gained a whole new life.
Yeah.
Did
he run around and rub himself on everything?
No, he went nuts. Like he gave him. I took him on a walk, and I was like, I could tell he's kind of tired or whatever, from the walk, and he smelled bad. So I was like, I gotta give you a bath. So I gave him a bath, and when he got out of the bath, he got what Karissa calls the Zoomies.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've seen him get the Zoomies, and he's going all over the place.
When most dogs that I see, like when you give them a bath, like they just want to rub on the couch sides, on the rug, they just dive with their cheeks.
Start running away. Start running all over the place. Yeah. I didn't gag today when I picked up his poop.
Nice. I'm getting a little stronger. Every day.
I just look at myself in the mirror and I say, Drew, you're not gonna gag today.
Not today.
You're gonna feel turds between a plastic bag in your hand, and it's okay.
Everybody poops. You touched his food and it was fine. You touched his tongue, I'm sure he's licked your hand and it was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, all the elements are there.
I've never gagged though. I shouldn't say never, but I usually don't gag when I change diapers. So why do I gag when I pick up dog poop?
Maybe you're a speciesist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate dogs.
Yeah. So something like it's below you. Their poop stinks worse than human poop.
Well, I think it's more of the like I can just feel it in my hand versus wiping a tuchus.
True. You are palming a turd when you pick up after a dog.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I could describe this podcast as palming a turd.
You think so?
No.
No. I was gonna.
I think, maybe a golden turd.
I don't even know if that's maybe the protein packed peanut at the
protein packed peanut
at the base of the turd.
That's what we are.
I think no, I don't know. I don't think any of that. So I think that this is the other on the other side of the spectrum.
What would the opposite of a turd be?
A sandwich?
Well, you don't eat turds. Some people do. But
yeah, exactly. You don't eat turds, so the opposite is something you eat.
Oh. Okay.
Am I wrong?
I guess not. You wanna hear some brew news?
Yeah.
Well, let's give me a soundbite for like a little segment intro.
Sugar digga dot brew news. Sugar digga dot brew news.
I like that. Remember that you do that. So there was something in the headlines today, Rob. Guns N' Roses GNR settle their lawsuit over the Gun N' Rosé beer. Because Axl Rose just can't get the fuck over himself because he has to be entitled to everything related to Guns N' Roses. He is a crazy motherfucker.
No, he's right. You're not on the other side, are you?
What do you mean?
You're not siding with the beer.
Yeah.
I mean, you always side with Axl.
Canarchy Craft Brewery Collective.
Okay, I guess.
Had allegedly been selling this beer called Guns N' Rosé through its portfolio.
It's okay. Before we go, was it Guns 'N Rosé?
Yes.
Okay, was it Rosé?
Yes.
Okay, was it red?
I don't
font?
know. I don't know that. Well, they were selling. What? Okay. They were.
You shouldn't wear those headphones because all they do is make.
No, I got it. There's a notice thing saying about like something about recording on here, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Everything seems fine to me. Anyways, Canarchy Craft Brewery Collective. They were selling hats, T-shirts, pint glasses, stickers, buttons, bandanas with the Guns N' Rosé name on it. So the court document, the Guns N' Roses reached a settlement agreement with them, and they've been engaged in the settlement since the filing of the complaint back in May.
So they settled with Axl?
They settled with Guns N' Roses, the band.
Well, that is Axl Rose.
Which is Axl Rose. On July 31st, so recently, the plaintiff and defendant reached agreement in principle that resolves all claims asserted in and will result in the dismissal of the complaint. The parties are in the process of finalizing a written settlement agreement and expect to execute said agreement that will lead to dismissal of complaint in the near terms. They're asking the judge to allow time to finalize this deal, of course. But Guns N' Rosé was described as a 6% ABV ale brewed with hibiscus and prickly pear. So Axl Rose, Slash, and Duff McKagan.
Oh, dang.
All of those guys claimed Canarchy tried to trademark the name, but after the band objected, the Fireman Capital Bag Brewery agreed to abandon the application. Oh, that's why. So they can still use the name, huh?
I didn't understand based on what you said and what the agreement is.
Yeah, I guess I don't know either. Oh, no. Guns N' Roses claimed Canarchy originally agreed to stop all goods completely, but not until March 2020.
We should try and get some of that.
Fuck yeah, we should. How do we do it? Let me see. Where's it from? So, Guns N' Rosé, it's a rose ale. Oscar Blues Brewery. Where is that made? I'm trying to find out. Hold on.
We could probably do this after the episode.
We could probably dive into the Untapped app, which you can follow us and be our friend.
Yeah. I'm sure it's on there.
And if you happen to know where it is, email me.
Yeah.
dudesonaporch@gmail.com.
Have there been any emails lately
Yes.
that I should be made aware of?
Our friend Jonathan emailed us, and he provided me some good information about fences.
Nice. Okay.
Jonathan from Finland, nonetheless.
I actually asked somebody about that, the fences as well.
He also says, mustaches aren't always bad. Fair point.
Sorry,
For
John.
instance,
I said if they go beyond the lip edge, that's
but
one
he
thing.
said, what would Tom Selleck be without his glorious mustache?
His goes beyond the lip.
All right. So, I guess there it is, huh?
We are in agreement on Tom Selleck. 100%.
He sent me this sweet thing for a fence where it's just a big stake that goes in fucking 4 feet into the ground.
I was told that you probably don't want to use bag concrete when you do your fence posts.
Why?
Because it cracks easier.
Because it's from a bag?
No, it's how you mix it. Unless you have a mixer thing, because you want bigger aggregate. It's all about the aggregate, the bag.
The fuck does that mean? Aggregate.
The size of the stones or whatever in there.
Okay.
Or the size of the silt or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert on it. I just asked.
Well, you should be.
I'll do some more research.
I'm just kidding. All right.
He just said because when high wind, if you're getting a security fence that doesn't have holes in it, then you're going to have a lot of pressure from when the wind hits it. It's a lot of surface area, so it's going to put a lot of force on that concrete, left and right.
This Guns N' Rosé from Longmont, Colorado. We got any people in Colorado that can get us this? That's what sucks about the shit. You gotta fucking go everywhere.
Well, if we can get that on Untapped, that's the one that's worth getting, I think.
I would agree.
I
think that's one we should try to
track it down. I know some people in Colorado.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll I'll give somebody a call who will give somebody a call because I don't know them. I guess I don't know. I know of them, but my parents know them. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other beers you want to try?
Lucky Charms, obviously, is still on the list.
I don't know if that's still in production.
That's limited.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing on the...
Did you hear that? Was that the couch?
No, that's a truck out there. Chill out on the sounds, man.
Yesterday I walked into my house. I walked in through the front door, and Ashen's door opened.
Yeah.
and nobody else was there.
Little wind
me.
tunnel going on, or
That's what I
was
hope.
it Earl?
I don't know. It creeped me the fuck out, though.
Normally, when you open a door, it creates a different wind pressure.
I understand.
I'm not trying to discount.
I was scared, though. I kind of looked at it for a couple minutes, and then I Not gonna lie, I walked through my house.
If it would have closed again and then opened and then like mimed like it was a mouth and said, "Drew, I am a ghost and I am going to kill you."
I would have been out.
Yeah.
The moment I saw it like reshut, I would have left.
Yeah.
Okay. Not
I've only seen that happen the time when me and Jenny were laying in my room and the door opened and closed, like clicked.
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Clicked, closed, and then opened, and then clicked, closed again, and then we started asking it questions, and we were getting like 1 knock, 2 knock answers. It was pretty crazy.
And during that experience, you didn't think, yeah, I should record this.
We were in bed, dude. I didn't even have a laptop at that point.
Your phone wasn't right next to you?
Probably was somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't, I don't care.
It was actually me, Rob.
It was pitch black in there. You weren't going to see the door, really.
I was in there. It was me.
What is going on over there?
Something like it's not recording. There's no sound going on right now.
What is going on over there?
Something like it's not recording. There's no sound going on right now. And there's no sound going on right now. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Now it's showing up. It's tweaking me out a little bit. Do you see it? So dropouts occurred during recording. The drive used for recording might not be fast enough. Which drive is it? Should we wrap this up just so we don't fuck it up too badly?
No, it's why we might as well continue going. And then if it doesn't record, we don't have it. If we stop now, no matter what, we don't have a full episode.
Okay. Well, if they get to this point and they understand what's happening, then they know what's going on.
Yeah, if this episode ends abruptly, it's because my computer messed up. Or Drew messed up because he's tweaking out over there and he's pushing buttons.
I'm not pushing any buttons.
Sure. Pushing my buttons. Walked into that one.
What is the most annoying thing that people do for you? What's your biggest pet peeve?
That's a good question.
Why is it called a pet peeve?
Yeah, I don't know why it's called a pet peeve.
What peeves you? Someone climbing up with a ladder next door.
Yeah, somebody has a ladder next door.
No.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when you are at a gas station.
I thought you were saying something that I do.
Oh, no.
When you, I was like, oh shit.
No. When you're at a gas station and they open, then they have 2 or 3 registers going, and there's one line, and then some idiot comes and thinks he's the smartest guy in the world, and he figured out, well, why are they all standing in that line? I'll start a second line. And it's like, fuck you, guy. No, we all thought maybe we could go and start a new line, but guess what? We're good people. And you're not.
Would that drive you to murder him?
No, because it doesn't even drive me to go, hey, back to the line, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't.
There was something I do, and there is something I want to talk to you about.
All right.
So you know how it's been a long time coming. It's been a long things. You've said things like, I need to speak up. I need to stand up for myself. If something is wrong, I need to correct it.
Yeah.
I go out to eat the other on, was it Saturday? Must have been Sunday.
All
go
right.
out to eat Sunday with Karissa, the kiddos, 2 friends. I ordered a beer, just one, because I like to drink a beer with my food, you know?
Yep.
It was Sunday. Nothing wrong with that. What I ordered was, excuse me, a guava IPA.
All right.
Not the one that we had that was absolutely delicious, but it was a guava IPA.
Yep.
The waitress comes, gives me my frosty cup, gives me the can of beer, and the can of beer it says strawberry guava sour, which is very different.
Yes.
Than an IPA. She walks away, and the can's already open. Can is already open. So what did I do, Rob? I poured the beer in the glass and I drank it.
Well, come on.
And
you weren't. What? This story was supposed to be. Oh.
And the whole time, Karissa's I was like, they gave me the wrong beer.
Yeah, you're saying it under your breath. You're saying it without moving your. Even now, you can't move your lips.
No,
when you say it.
I said it. I was like, yeah, they gave me the wrong one. And she's like, well, do you want me to? She's like, well, tell the waitress. And I was like, no, it's all right. It's all right. And this is before I poured it. And she's like, don't pour it. Tell the waitress. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. I don't want to be that guy.
What guy? The guy that gets what he orders?
And
it's not a type of guy.
It was just like,
you get the wrong thing more often than most people, and I think I think you create these it's happening to you so much because the universe is going, come on, Drew, today send it back. The first time you send it back, your whole attitude's gonna change, and when you order stuff, the waitress is gonna like the day after, it'll be a completely different person. They're not even going to know you. But something about the tone of your voice when you order after the day after, you say, hey, you give me the wrong thing. The next day when you order something, the waitress is going to fucking show respect. She's going to hear it in your voice and she's going to go, if I get this wrong, this guy is going to speak up.
Yeah.
So I better not get it wrong. I can't believe you started the story out that way and then you didn't say anything.
So the whole time, Karissa wanted me to correct the action. What? The beer.
Yeah, the same thing I always tell them to do.
Remember, I ordered the wrong. They brought me the wrong beer. You didn't even talk in a microphone if you're going to speak. That is part of the rules of being on the porch.
Well, Karissa, I think it's on you to give her the microphone.
Karissa just entered where we're recording. So tell, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel knowing that I didn't correct him? Lean into the mic and speak.
Well, I mean, I just think that you should have because you ordered and you paid for something that you didn't want.
But I still consumed it.
Yeah, but you didn't. That wasn't what you wanted when you ordered it.
Correct.
And you didn't like it.
It was okay.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
You want to know how I feel? Fucking upset.
It was,
I really expected you to say, I stood up, he started this story. You didn't hear it. He started this story going, it's been a long time coming, Rob. You've been telling me to stand up for myself and da-da-da. Got the wrong beer the other day. Drank it.
It was, I guess I still have work to do, huh?
Yeah, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah. So that's my story.
Yeah.
And I soon, the whole time I was thinking, I'm like, Rob's going to be mad when he hears about this.
I was at work the other day. Somebody told me, to do something, she called me, she put in a work order, and I went over there, and she was like, yeah, this thing is way off. I don't know when the last time it got checked was, and I thought she was using an accusatory tone, and normally I would do what you, and I go, I'll try and check it more. But instead, this is where I've grown. I pointed at the little sign, the little grid thing that you got to mark off the titration levels. And I was like, that's your job. And I pointed at it where it said third shift operator daily. And I was like, boom. Yeah, you do that. Not me.
Today I stood up a little bit in a snarky manner.
I felt like a real asshole after I did that. I'm just going to say, I really felt bad about it afterwards.
A person today said, I was in a meeting or whatever, a work meeting, and someone goes along the lines of, make sure you're continuing to work on all the old stuff that we've been working on. And then I go, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I'm sick of this guy and his fucking attitude and his Mr. Know-it-all mentality. And I was like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing? It's like, oh, shoot. Sorry, does that count? Does that?
I mean, sarcastic comment. No? That's more on brand for you, I think. But,
I'm not sarcastic.
Yeah, you are. All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean how?
There's like 100 episodes, I think, that document this. I'm not sure, but
Oh, maybe. Well, let's introduce Karissa here, who's
All
never
right.
been on the podcast.
how does it feel to see the behind the scenes?
You know, it's very eye-opening, I guess.
What do you mean?
That was-
Did you think we held hands? Because a lot of people think that, but we
Sometimes
don't.
we hold dicks.
Yeah. Each other's, not our own.
Well, Karissa, my significant other, my bae, as the kids say.
Is it Bay or is it Bo? Is it Boo?
I don't know. She's one of
We're
them.
from Wisconsin, so I think it's actually Boo, but we say Bay.
She's a good person. She does a lot of volunteer work for organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Dating Me. It's how does that work? How many more hours you got with me?
not many.
So your time's almost up.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Oh, I mean, what's it like? What's it like hanging out and going on dates with me?
I don't know. It's fun. I like it.
What are your favorite What are my best qualities?
When you mock people.
Oh, see, that's a good.
This is like one of my favorite things when we're driving in the car and you see somebody on the side of the road or whatever, and you just like start talking like how you think they would sound, and you mock them, and it's great.
That's on brand as well. That makes, I can hear that. What do you think about his beard? Should it stay or go?
It needs to stay.
Good. All right.
If I'm gonna stay, it needs to stay.
All right.
Really? We can't do like an experiment and see what it looks like after 5 years of cover face?
Mutton chops?
We would need to have a serious conversation about that.
For real? It grows back.
I dated a girl that
Probably.
really had a thing for beards, and it plagued our relationship for 3 years.
She's, I love you, Rob, but if you had a beard.
Yeah. I'd love you more. That's,
You proposed, and she's like, I would say yes if you had that.
Start shaving every day, and maybe.
There is one thing that I want Karissa to do. So I have this skin tag on my back, Rob, and I want
Her to tie a string around it.
dental floss. I already made her try to cut the circulation off with a rubber band. So she tied a rubber band around, and it worked a little bit, not as well as I wanted it to. It's still there, and so now I asked, like, will you tie and just sever it with
Did you get down on your knee?
dental floss?
Will you tie my skin tag so it dies and falls off?
Yeah, and she agreed.
Yeah, well,
She's gonna do it.
I did say I wanted to be drunk though.
And but you can't be drunk when it happens.
She doesn't have a scalpel.
Well, it's dental
It's a string. What is she going to do?
dental floss, sharper, or it's stronger.
I guess a drunk person with dental floss can do some real damage.
You never know.
Yeah, well,
Have you ever seen a drunk person with dental floss? You might be surprised.
point Drew. Touche.
That's right. Damn Skippy. Well, we have dinner plans. My phone's at 1%. We have things to do.
All right, let's call it. I was a little late today, so 15, 20 minutes late.
I did the old trick of,
He said quarter after 4, and I said I can't do it. I can't be there till 4:30, and then my food took like 10 minutes longer, and I wasn't here for 20 minutes. I was 20 minutes late.
it's pretty bad.
Well, you know what? No, this is the only thing I've ever been on time for in my whole life. So if I'm late like once bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm just throwing that out there to you listeners. Like, I have no qualms about saying I'm late for everything, but I'm on time for this normally.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But no, that is what you should do always, is tell me 15 minutes before you want to start at least.
But if you go in with that mentality, then he really means 4:30. So now I really got to switch it up and tell you like 4.
But I always want to like, even when people do that, I always want to show up on time and then like be like, well, here I am. Fuck you.
We drink 90 shillings. Rob, instead of saying drink it or dump it, how many shillings is 90 shillings worth?
That's a good. I I'm going to say...
What is the value of a shilling? I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. But
But if 90 is a good one.
I'm going to say because it's a perfectly average, perfectly normal beer, ale, I'm going to say 45. Even though it is good, it depends on what scale you're using. You know, if you want to...
Shillings.
Well, I don't know. 45. How's that?
I would give it I'd pay 55 shillings.
All right.
A little over 50% of its value.
All right.
According to the can.
See, I guess I wasn't going based on. I mean, if they were going for middle of the road, then 90. But I'm saying 45 because they were middle of the road. They're an average beer. It's a beer.
It's good.
Yes.
Okay. Spay and neuter your dogs, and don't gag when you pick up their shit.
All right.
God bless.
See, they always cut out of Bob Barker before he said that part.
Do you really?
Yeah, the don't gag when you pick up the shit. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Bob Barker. 2019 might be his year.
Is he still alive?
Is he dead?
I don't know. I think he might be.
I think he's alive. Bob Barker.
All right. Well, Bob Barker, rest in peace tonight when you go to sleep.
Hope your day's tomorrow when you wake up, or
yes.
your day is great tomorrow. Your day will be
Beautiful.
tomorrow.
Yes.
He's alive. How
All
old is
right.
he? 95. Damn. Because he spayed and neutered his pets. He felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, had some life.
Does he have kids? It's kind of hypocritical if he does.
In that case, fuck you, Bob Barker.
Yeah. 95.
Isn't it weird? His last name's Barker, and he's telling people to cut off their nuts.
So yeah.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Pew pew audio. Goodbye, everyone.